Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless. A sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless.
Hey Tankers, Bonsai Duck here. So today we have the final two installments of Bitwise's Skorpion G, his, for the lack of a better word, educational videos. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've been, as I've been watching these and making these videos for this, the content here, I've been watching and paying attention, and it's been very helpful. Now, had you seen my stream the other night, you would totally disagree because I played like a huge muppet. But a lot of the things that Bitwise has done in these videos has kind of helped improve my game a little bit. Obviously, I hope you're getting the same thing. So we got a couple here. All right, one's on Abby and one's on Proc. Okay, Skorpion G on Proc. Whoop whoop whoop. And this, in this one, Bitwise took a look at the what he was going up against. Now he is on Abby, like I said, in a tier 10, tier 9, tier 8 game, so bottom tier TD. So he says here his leading the charge strategy probably not going to work here, and I would have to agree. You got the MyV or the MVY, the 121B, the 62. I mean, just so there's some beef to way above you, right? So leading the charge on this thing is probably not the right thing. So he says he decided to maybe just kind of hold back a little bit, and let's see how that's going to work out for him. So he spawned in the south, and he's immediately, it looks like he's heading over to these bushes where you can get some shots on the center, and then that seems to be a favorite strategy for TDs. And you can get shot here just from people blind firing. There, okay, so now that bush is finally making sense to me. And now Bitwise is running a GLD on here. All right, and I've gone back to using that on some of my lower tier tanks that can't hold a vert stab, and it has improved my accuracy. I will give you that. You guys think I don't pay attention to you when I'm streaming and you're giving me feedback, huh? I do pay attention. And 9 out of 10 times, you're right. I'm wrong. All right, so we got, yeah, come on. Renegade. And there's a nice hit right on the Renegade. Now, as we see, Bitwise doesn't have any support other than that WZ 132 in the middle. And the WZ looks like he's going to go down low and see if he can't light the middle up. The MY or MVY, the Yo tank has made it into the city. I guess the Abbey for all intents and purposes. And that seems to be the new meta of the game, at least on this map, is you get tanks in here and they're shooting over here, and obviously you can get shots on tanks moving this way. So like he's got shots on all these guys right here, which helps these guys right here. I mean, the 8-9 line, the River Road is still a treacherous play. Over here, from down here, you can light up the middle, you can light up this middle. So this is becoming a fairly common tactic to have a medium or a light down here. All right, and obviously you got requisite TDs. Now this just shows my ignorance of the map. This bush right here, all right, I always thought, that's where the TD's hiding, right? And if you look at the scale, I mean, if you look at the drawing, the map drawing now, it makes perfect sense that that's where the TD's, because I'm always looking down here. Where is that little bastard that's shooting me? And he's up here. So just a note to those of you who are like me and have not figured this out yet. This is the bush that you want to shoot. All right, so we got the G-Sor. The Renegade is still, I don't know if he made it up there, but the WZ is pushing hard. All right, and looks like the Progetto and those guys are pushing down the 8-9, and that, I just don't see that's going to work very well for them, to be honest with you. Super Conk and those guys, you've got an E75 to deal with. Oh, another hit right into the Renegade, who took out the WZ, I think. Yep, he did. And now he's lighting up your guys in the middle. But you got a strong push going on in the over on the 8.9. There's an Object 268 version 5 over there. Okay. Isn't that one of the fake black market tanks? I'm not sure. Alright, but they seem to be coming to a standstill. Your heavies are pushing in and pushing the E-75 out. MVY over there. Yeah, there's not a lot to shoot at on that tank, but, you know, there's something right in the back of the head. Man. So, you know, just playing the usual support TD here, basically, I give, for lack of a better word, is working out fairly decent. I mean, you're already up to 1,300 damage. So you've already passed your hit points and damage, so that's always good. Heavies are pushing in on the base. Now, there goes your Progetto. We still have the Renegade and the Yo tank over here, along with a G-Source. So, I mean, Mr. Progetto needs to be careful. G-Source taking some damage. That's always helpful. And the 265 is just giving him heartburn over there. The 268 version 5 is just giving him heartburn over there on the 8.9 line. And Bitwise decides it's time to be a little more aggressive. Time to move up, reposition, see if he can be some support. We see that the Renegade is taking on your M3Y. Bitwise is going to roll in, see if he can't help that guy out. Now the Renegade's down. They're falling back. Over there, I mean, you guys you're squeezing them in. That's a good thing. Now Bitwise is going to come up here with his Progetto. Can't give these guys a little bit. There's the. Where is it? Where is it? There he is. Double tap on that guy. And oh, G-Source. Oh, and that's not the TD. That's the light. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, just missed that one. Really need some help now. Skorpion gives that guy a little pop, and he crashes himself. You always gotta like that when they lose control on the corner and they crash themselves. And he's down. And, yeah. So now we got a pair of Skorps up on the Abbey. CDA. Goodbye, CDA. And Bitwise rolls on out of the Abbey. Flying Skorp, that Object 268 version 5 is still there. Now, something took a chunk out of the... Oh, there it is, the 121B. Oh my goodness, I think he just got ammo racked. And that's it. And that is the victory of the first one. Well, you got a mark of excellence out of that, so congratulations. Second class and fire for effect. 131,915 in credits, 4,408 in experience. He did 2,136 in damage, got 2 kills for base XP of 948. I mean, that's pretty good. Put you in 3rd place for that, base XP, and dropped you down to 4th place for damage. But for the bottom tier TD, is nothing to sneeze at. 8 shots were fired, of those 6 hit, and of those 6 penetrated. You did 1,175 from 300 meters out, and you assisted for 471. Made some good credits, made some really good experience. So, again, recognizing early enough in the game, or, you know, probably when you were looking at the lineup, you know, to go, okay, I can't be leading the rush on this one. So, let's see what the next one has in store. All right, as promised, we find Bitwise on Prokhorovka. Now, he's in a Tier 10, Tier 9, Tier 8 game. So, again, he's at bottom tier, and Brock is, as we know, a huge TD game. Lights, mediums, and heavies are very valuable in this map, don't get me wrong. but it tends to be more of a who. I can't say it's the aggressive team wins because that's not always the case, but it generally works out that way. But if you have really good lights or really good medium, say like a Barask, I have a game from Mayhem on Proc in his Barask, and I mean, he just, it works out very well for him. We'll just leave it at that. But especially the 1, 2, 3 line area, that is heavily TDs, and every once in a while you'll find the occasional heavy over there. And then, of course, you got heavies in the middle on the 5-6 line and mediums and sometimes heavies over on the 9-0 because they can get shots through the middle. So it's a very open map, as Bitwise says. Last one is on Proc. Again, bottom tier, open map with Artie, so you got to be careful, all right? He thinks he has to camp in these situations. And, sometimes camping is not bad. It slows the game down. It makes, if you're impatient or you're easily frustrated, it can seriously cause you issues. I have another video that'll be coming up where I'm in my, what the hell was that? I can't remember what tank it was, but I find myself in a situation where I'm having to wait for the enemy to drive into me. So anyway, Bitwise spawned in the north, and he's headed over to a bush that he says he's seen me use, and I have a feeling I know where it's at. And there's a bush over here, right up on the hill, right in here, which kind of gives you some really nice view range in there. But again, I'm not sure I would take the Skorpion G up there because it sits so high. Hey, if it works, it works, right? Okay, so there's the bush right over there. This little bad boy right here, okay? And it looks like the 268 version 4 is trying to get over there. And you have to be very careful using that bush. Now, Bitwise is going to roll up into this. So, either one of these two bushes, okay? This one or this one. This one obviously gives you much more view range over into here, especially if you can get a light in there. I mean, if you can get a light up in here, then this thing can just tear things apart. But the problem is as tanks start popping up over here, you're going to get lit, so you've got to plan your escape. Alright, so Bitwise is rolling in. Sees a Centurion Action X, and you're playing tier 10, so, I mean, right? Good thing is they really don't have any lights on their team. Centurion Action X is pretty much their light. Basically blind shots for all intents and purposes. The 268, I'm not sure what he... I mean, that's a fairly armored tank, RTD. Bitwise is going to roll up here, see if he can't... But generally, from where that 268 is, you can see trees falling in the background, too. So the 268's pushing forward. That's good. I think you need that beef in the bush line there. Problem is it opens up his sides to being shot. Oh, damn. I think if you could get up on that hill a little bit, maybe that would be a little helpful. Action X isn't going to spot you, but you see, now that's probably where I would make my mistake, because I would push up on that hill just a little bit more, and of course everybody in the world would go, hey, look at the Skorpion G over there. Right, M3Y, sits up nice and high, so probably fairly good view range there. Got a JPZE 100. Now that one TD, nicely done. Can anchor a spot. I mean, because obviously it's hard to penetrate, especially frontally. This can really cause a lot of heartburn. All right. And we lost the 268 version 4 thanks to the JPZ. Was that a one shot? Oh my god. Charfature's taking fire now, probably from the SU-130. Bitwise is going to come back into the bush here. Yeah, especially with that M3Y over there, you got to be very careful. And the Centurion Action X. You don't see a lot of Action X's in the game, especially at tier 10. Not very popular tank. Nice hit on the 704, and he's being super aggressive and pays the price. Now he's back in the garage, contemplating his choices. Or maybe not. Oh my goodness. What is that, 268 version 4? There you go, nice flat. Oh my goodness. Goodbye. Nice spotting damage though. Very nice. Right into the M3 or the at the M. Yeah, I think it was a Centurion, to be honest with you. All right, IS-32 taking on the Centurion Action X. Bitwise, can you get up here and help him out? Are you gonna be able to? Well, looks like the Smoke Monster. That's a strange name. He was able to survive. Okay, so we got an SU-130 PM. Now, it looks like their heavies went up to the hill. So that's going to be the big clash over there, except for the requisite VZ-51 that went and played the middle. It's 5-3 game, so it's not over in any stretch of the imagination. And we're waiting. I still think you can, personally, and then maybe you thought about this and maybe you obviously decided not to, but I think you could get up into that top bush there. I mean, that's just me. Maybe, give me your feedback. Maybe not. I'm not trying to, tell you how to play, obviously. Just giving my opinion. And you say opinions are like, what's, everybody's got one and they generally stink. Oh, IS-32. Dude, you are stuck out there. You got no mediums anymore? No mediums. Oh, well, there is a medium. Who's left? Who is left? 26, no. Maybe the 4502? And Bitwise is taking my advice and rolling up in here trying to see if he can light something. Who is the medium that's left? Oh, jeez, the UDES. Where's the UDS? Oh, he's over on the building. Okay. M3Y takes a hit. And deep. Whoa! Hello, that's what an E100 can do to you. Titanium rock in his JPZ E100 evaporates the M3Y. Oh, I hate running into those damn TDs, but they're fun to watch. All right, here comes the UDS. I'm deciding he's going to see if he can help you guys over here. This as hard charging as he's going, I'm not sure it's going to work out well for him. Good God, gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh, E100 destroys the UDS. I mean, goodness gracious. Oh, 261 gets the IS-32, so now you've lost all your eyes up front. Oh my, there's an Artie back there pushing in on your JPZ. Oof. And now it's the game of patience. Oh. Armor not penetrated. Goodness gracious. You must have hit it in the, I don't know, in the RNG portion of the lower plate. already again. Oh, come on. Come on, BZ. Just pull it up there. Just pull up there and let him shoot you. You only have 13 hit points. Oh, my God. And 130 takes out the E100. Okay. Little note here, folks. When you don't have eyes down here to light these things up, and there's obviously nobody around here to help you, pushing into these, I don't care if you're driving, an E100 or Tortoise or something, if you don't have support and the ability for people to, you to get up there far enough to light these guys up and then have people shoot them, don't just keep pushing in there. Don't do that, because once you're lit, everybody knows where you're at, and just like we saw that poor E100, ouch. All right, your heavies have decided they're going to move up on the hill. Now they're chasing their medium off the hill. Your other two heavies are still playing over there with the TZ, and I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you. And Bitwise is turning around because he thinks he's going to have to make a quick escape here. And this is where Proc can get very... I mean, it's just sad that Mr. Oods 1516 thought he had to just race up in there and die. Look at the mini-map. See what you're going against. Anyway, alright, we got a waffle tracker back here. He's in the bush. The T&H has disappeared for all intents and purposes. Heavies are pushing over. They're going to come in from the... what is that, the east? Whoa, what do we got going on here? Oh my goodness. Oh, weird. Alright. So now, oh my God, what are you doing, Bitwise? Alright, so when you really need that VK 4502 and the 26E5 to push over there, get these guys looking in two different directions. Let's go to T56. I'm not sure what he's doing. Let's see. What do we got going on? And they're oh, there's the VZ. Now he wants to go up to the T56. Light him up for the big JPZ E100 that's sitting back there to give him a little help. Otherwise he's gonna roll up here into the bush. Up on the hill, see if we can't spot something. Okay. EZ is down, thanks to Artie. Okay, so at this point, you got the SU-130 PM. Now, if he's still hiding back there, which would make perfect sense because now they're the last two TDs in the game, I would think maybe you could push up a little bit, maybe get into that bush. It might be the camo on the Skorpion G is not the best. But you may be able to kind of work it in there. As long as that 130 hasn't moved up or dropped down to where he spots you. But, there's so many unknowns, it might not be worth it. And obviously, here we go again with the zooming issue. It's like slow motion. Alright. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's a replay bug or not, but... Yeah. Alright, here comes the T56. Dude, did you check the mini-map? Because there's an E100 down there. Okay, nice epics, Alex. Way to pay attention. Oh my God. A 1:30 PM takes him. So, but now you know where the 1:30 PM is at. And Artie says hello to him. Bitwise rolls up a little bit. And I'm assuming the E100 took care of the other two heavies that were going to come up over the hill. So somewhere during the game I missed that. I don't know what happened to those two heavies over there where the FE 3805 is going. Waffle Tracker has moved up a little bit. And it's a stalemate. It's becoming a stalemate. 2 minutes left in the battle. Who's going to make the decision first? Who's going to make the choice to move up first? Yeah, it looks like the E100 is moving. The Wise has got him lit. Artie needs to get in on it. Oh, there's a hit. There's a hit. At this point, I might take a shot to try and track him. There's another one. Now your Artie's reloading. Waffle tracker. Oh, there's another Artie. Tracking? Oh. Now, how does something that big that can be seen from space go dark? Oh, there's the SU-130 PM. Bitwise is he's playing scout right now. Oh, goodbye. 46 hit points. HE shot? Yep. Alright. Oh, and that guy was able to snapshot and... Oh, and now they're already in on you. Puts a nice hit on him. Oh, 1,001. And puts him out of your misery. Nice work. Nice work. Whew. Well, we know where the 261 is at. And now it's hard charge with the HE loaded, ready to rock and roll on the 261. FV-3805 is moving in. And that is the victory. Oh, you got it. First class, spotter, and fire for effect. 296,678 in credits. 4,114 in experience. You did 2,967 in damage. Wow, a lot of 2,900s. Got 2 kills for base XP of 1,306. So, number 1 in base XP, number 1 in damage. 10 shots were fired. Of those, 8 hit, and of those, 7 penetrated. 1,892 from 300 meters out, and assistance for 4,816. Nice. Made some really good credits, made some really good experience. So, I want to thank Bitwise for sending out these videos. It's been greatly appreciated, and I found them to be very informal. I hope you guys have too, to see the different thought processes of a really good player when he or she meets what matchmaking gives you, right? And what do you do? And the nice thing is excuse me, is that they're all the same TD, so we kind of get a wide variety of it. Get a lot of great videos from a lot of great players, and I really appreciate it. But Bitwise, I thank you for taking the time to put this together and sending them to me with your notes and everything. It's been very useful, very informative. So that's Bitwise from the TKO clan in his Skorpion G on proc in a standard battle, and all of his Skorpion G battles. If you like the video, hit the like button. Keep those videos coming. I greatly appreciate it. This is Bonsai Duck out.